In this video, we're going to talk about the top plays to take advantage of your opponents. At higher levels, you're not going to get any free points. You actually have to create offense yourself to set you and your partner up for offensive opportunities. So in this first pattern here, what I'm going to be looking for is a dead dink or something that is manageable where I can hit something offensive towards the outside sideline. And from this position, I'm gonna lean middle, have my left foot really close to the center line and lean in for my backhand flick. This is a really good play, and you'll see this a lot at pro level play because as I roll someone out wide, whether they're a right or left-handed player, they're usually going to reset middle. So this is why it's really important for me to lean over, drop my paddle tip down, and if I could find something a little bit high, then I can initiate some offense from there. All right, I know you can see that Grayson is a lefty here, but this really works in any situation, whether you're playing a cross-court player that's right or left-handed. If I can get a good roll on my dink and I could hit it with good pace, that will either force them to half volley the ball or have them shuffle out and have them to move their feet. This is why it's really important that I come over and squeeze middle here, and knowing that there's gonna be an Ernie threat on the sideline over there, they have to kind of hit it towards the middle. And this is where me leaning in and putting pressure can be really effective. Another thing that I do want to mention that will make this pattern and play a little bit more effective is that I should use my inside dinks to pull them in first so that then I can pull them off the court. So you will see even in those scenarios that we just played out, let's say we're dinking here, if I could pull them in a little bit and then I can actually then pull them out, then I have more room and space to work with towards that sideline. So this really works the best when you're mixing in your dinks cross court and also towards that inside foot, so then I can have that room to roll out wide to set up my backhand flick. If you're finding value from this lesson so far, make sure that you check out our Attack Masterclass. Go to attackmasterclass.com or click the description below so that you can start attacking in the best way that you can today. Okay, so this second play that high-level players use all the time, specifically right-handed players that are playing the left side. So me as a left side player and a right-handed player, I want to do my best to get as many balls in this middle of this non-volley zone. Why is that? Well, I can be very aggressive with my topspin dinks and my speed ups. So if that's the case, one of the plays that I love using is rolling with my backhand to the inside foot of the cross-court player. Now, yes, Grayson is a left-hander, but this can also work with right-handers as well. If I can get my roll to bounce, typically they will reset that ball towards the middle of the court, and then I can start to control the rally with my forehand here. So to clarify, when we're talking about the inside foot, with Grayson standing right there, it's going to be his right foot because it's towards the inside of the court. Now, whether he is a right or left-handed player, again, if I could either push him off the line or cause a half volley by a good topspin dink, I know something dead will be coming back more towards the middle, and then I can take control from there. So it's really important that, just like we talked about on the other play, that I set up that inside ball with some cross-court dinks. So cross-court dinks are still really, really efficient. So I can pull them out there, and then I can set up that inside dink, and then now I can start to control the point, okay? So a common pattern would look like this. Let's say he dinks me over here. I roll him out. Now I roll him in, and then see that now I get that dead dink, okay? So that's all I'm looking for. In high-level play, we're just looking for very small advantage points during the point. So I don't need a ball up at my shoulders to gain advantage. If I just receive that dead dink, I can now roll it out and then still put Grayson on defense again, which I could continue to attack. Now that we know some plays that we can actually be utilizing out on the court, I'm gonna show you a couple exercises that's gonna really help your decision-making, your footwork, and just seeing the court in a way that you can always be offensive. So in this first one, I'm going to be moving the ball out wide and then moving it towards the inside foot. I'm gonna be alternating each and every time, and this is really important for accuracy and placement, okay? So Grayson, right now, you're gonna be dinking towards the middle of the court so I can work on taking advantage with my forehand. whether I dink it to your inside foot or your outside over there, I want you kind of coming here, okay? If you can. So I'm working on right now my control, or taking control with my forehand, okay? So here we go. Out wide, middle or inside, out wide again, inside, out wide, inside. Okay. All right. So hopefully you can see that. This is a really important drill to do. You can do this on the right side as well. But as a left side player, it's really important to learn how to take control with topspin dinks. Okay, you can see I'm moving Grayson around, and you can switch with a partner and do this, and you can have them feed you the same balls. The other thing that I would add, that's a really important tip at higher levels, is to lean in and make sure in between dinks that you're ready to attack. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the same thing, and Grayson, you're gonna try your best to keep it to bounce, right? But if I can actually get one out of the air, I'm gonna initiate offense right away. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can find something. Okay. Okay, couldn't quite find that one. It's all right. Okay, so you see between every dink, if I know I can get a good roll and I can get it to bounce, my posture and my paddle should be out in front, leaning in. And then if I don't get it on the next one, I'm gonna adjust my feet. Then I'm gonna look to apply offense again. The next exercise you can do is just basically on the backhand side. Okay, so Grayson's gonna be hitting it towards my backhand. I'm gonna be looking to roll out wide and then looking to roll towards that inside foot. Again, this is something that's going to really help your accuracy and your shot placement and can set you up to win a lot of points. All right, I'm gonna start with the first feed here. I'm gonna first roll, I'm gonna hit towards the inside, then I'm gonna go outside. Okay, in, out, in, out. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Again, it's really important here that I give myself enough space, especially for the two-hander, and that I'm getting really low. The other thing that I want you to understand is your topspin dinks will only be effective or at its max potential if they're bouncing, okay? You saw one or two there. If I hit my topspin dink and Grayson is easily dink volleying it, it's not gonna be as effective. So it's really important to make sure that you're practicing these dinks so that they're actually bouncing on the floor. Okay, so now that you practice both on the forehand and the backhand side, you could do this on the right side too. But on the left, to put everything together, what I'm going to do is work on these placements, inside foot and out wide. And now Grayson's not gonna know where I'm going. Grayson, you can hit it anywhere, but my main thing is leaning in between rolls, right? In between dink rolls, and then setting my feet early and trying to find something offensive to roll again, each and every time, okay? Here we go. So now I can go anywhere, maybe start on the inside, roll it out, then I find a dead one there. Then now there's a dead dink for me to speed up, roll it out again. Okay. Okay. So I'm moving it around, and what you will notice is the quality of your dinks. If I could roll it with more spin, force them to hit kind of a half volley, I'm gonna get more dead dinks with higher and higher apexes. That's really what I'm looking for, so that I can either roll out again or continue to attack and speed up. In this video, we're gonna go over the top, what am I saying? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, no, not that hard.